Great breeze, and so we got some great work out here. Attitude's been great. They got a little too much spirit for the end of practice. We should have went a little bit longer, but right now just really pleased with the way they're working. I keep saying that. We got a long way to go, and a lot of guys have. We got to get better as a football team, but a lot of guys are out here working really hard. So I'm encouraged with what I see. But it's been great to be back out here at Vero Beach. I mean, this is a great atmosphere. We had some great meetings last night. I mean, which is really why we're here. I mean, to turn and continue to build the togetherness and the camaraderie and the relationships on this team, and had some really quality meetings last night.
Coach, a lot of these kids have been through this before. Were you guys doing anything differently just to keep the novelty and the difference of being out here in Vero?
We are. We're doing a number of things different. We've kind of added some wrinkles with what we're trying to do and kind of the team building, not just by position groups and by the team, but also by class, doing some different things with it. So we've changed our evening meetings almost completely. A lot of the structure, as far as what we're doing out here, is the same, but in there with what we're doing is totally different.
You talk a lot about just the combining the offense and defense, rooming them together.
Yep.
Do you think about how you're pairing them up? Is it an odd couple type thing, or?
It is. A lot of thought goes into it.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it was the thing we had it set. There were a couple I didn't feel comfortable with. I think with what you're trying to do, we're looking, and obviously you want kind of the O-line and the D-line rooming together. I mean, what we are in the receivers and DBs and the running backs and the linebackers. So we're trying to pair that up. But we look at it from a leadership standpoint. We look at it from a camaraderie standpoint. We put some sophomores with some seniors. We kind of try and cross as many lines on this football team as we can.
Skip, I know you said tomorrow you guys are going to be in full pads for the first time. So
yes.
Can you just talk a little about that, what you're looking to see tomorrow?
Well, excited to be in full pads. I mean, right now, nobody's on the ground. Where you're harping for everybody to stay up, and the collisions, everybody's kind of slowing up. For where we are. But tomorrow we'll do a little bit more hitting, and being in full pads, we'll get a little bit more teamwork with the inside drill and a little bit more inside run, and some of those things where we've really been putting a big focus right now on the passing game and the perimeter with where we've been in shorts and shells.
I know. Anything catch up today with the guys wearing shoulder pads second day? Any guys stand out to you today?
No, again, I mean, you're in a 2-hour practice. Andre Davis made a great catch, but it was one play, in the end zone. He blew 2 others that I can think of. So, you got to sit down and look at the film to see just kind of their development. I said this before. I feel really good about the freshmen right now from a standpoint that you'd recruit them again, but we're still not to the point where they show flashes, but not the consistency you got to have.
Dunkley, it seemed like Dunkley has looked sharp.
Oh, Dunkley's got talent, and he has looked very sharp. And AJ, his knees a little bit swollen with them, and so I expect him to be a day. Maybe tomorrow he'll be back. But with them being out, half a day yesterday and a little bit today, Dunkley got a lot of work today. And it's nice to see him jump in there and know what he's doing.
You concerned with that AJ's?
No. Like I said, it's a day or two, and I've told this before. I'm not getting into the injury list. I got 14 guys on it. 1 guy missed practice. So it's like right now there's not. If it's a concern, nobody. Q Washington missed today. He'll be back tomorrow. He'll be fine. Same thing. You get a lot of bumps and bruises, and you try and protect these young men and give some of the backups an opportunity to go a little bit more. But no, not alarming or concerning.
Coach, are there any position battles or any particular thing that's sticking out for you?
Oh, there's a lot of position battles going on. There's a lot of them going on the offensive line. You can look at them. Running back, there's a heck of a position. Pretty much every position on the field right now, there's some great battles going on. But we don't get into any of the depth chart at all with the players until after the first scrimmage. We give everybody the opportunity to get through these first handful of days, and then we'll make that evaluation with the scrimmage.
Okay. The second team is a work in progress right now?
Yes, right now. And we've got them, but they don't mean a lot right now because they could jockey. I got to get to this.
Coach, real quick.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll check. Okay.
Yeah, one thing